Hey Pisces, whoever it is that I'm channeling for today, with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, what I'm getting here is that you make people nervous because you read right through people. And I don't know what the situation is, Pisces, but with the Three of Cups in the reverse and also the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, this is not just one person. This is multiple people that feel like you can see them, like you can see straight into their soul. And something about you, Pisces, it's like you have a lot of wisdom that you've gathered, but some people may suspect that you're either gifted or you have some kind of psychic ability because you're very, very much in tune, Pisces, with your intuition and your gifts, whether you're conscious about this or not. And what I'm getting with the Nine of Swords is someone here is overthinking. Someone here, they get a little anxious or antsy around you, Pisces. There's something here where they can't be at peace because something that they're doing is out of alignment or out of integrity. And they know it and they think that you know it too. So Three of Cups in the reverse. Pisces, it is more than one person that feel this way. Like you can see right through them, like you know something about them that they wouldn't want other people to know. There's something about your eyes, Pisces. There's something about your gaze that can see right through people. And something about you, Pisces, it makes them uneasy because they can feel that you are connected to something. Whether they believe or don't have any beliefs at all, they feel a power around you or an external energy around you, Pisces. And I'm getting with the Queen of Pentacles being your general energy. You've had to build what it is that is yours. You've had to build it from the ground up. And the reason why you're connected to a higher power is Spirit is guiding you through this process so that you don't have to rely or depend on other people that don't necessarily want to see you win. So, with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, there's multiple people that feel like you can see right through them, or that you have some kind of a gift or some kind of ability. Nothing gets past you, is what I'm getting here. And yeah, with the Nine of Swords, it has some people overthinking. They don't know how you know something. Again, some of these people, Pisces, whether they have spiritual beliefs or not, some of them may be atheist, but they know that something is different about you. Okay? I'm getting an energy here that even though the Queen of Pentacles is very earthly and grounded, it also feels very spiritual. It also feels otherworldly. Yeah, alien like. Something about you is different, Pisces, and people can feel that. Pisces, you may even find that some people don't want to look you in the eyes, or they look away, or they can't hold eye contact. And with the Queen of Pentacles, you may know this about yourself, Pisces, to the point where maybe you keep your gaze down or you look the other way because some people feel intimidated. Some people feel challenged, or they feel like you're exposing them in some way because you can see right through them. So with the Queen of Pentacles, Pisces, you may know that you do this. You may just try to keep to yourself. As you can see here, she's in her own kingdom, in her own garden, which she's built, and she's at peace. But there's a lot of people that, even though they feel a little bit of anxiety or they feel exposed around you, some way, somehow, that energy is magnetic. So they want to know more about you. They want to know how it is that you know, but at the same time, they don't want to meet your gaze. There's something about your gaze, something about your eyes that they feel naked, okay? They feel exposed. I just heard fierce. Some of you Pisces, you have intense or fierce eyes. There's something about you that makes people wonder, what is it that you know? And how did you find out? What are you connected to? Where do you get your information from? How did you know, Pisces? That's what I'm getting here. I heard, how did you know? Okay? It's almost like someone may have a thought in their head and they're thinking about it, but you say it out loud. So I don't know if that makes sense, Pisces, but the Queen of Pentacles, I usually don't get that energy from that card. It represents a more grounded, stable, patient, mature energy, but I'm getting more of like a high priestess energy from the Queen of Pentacles. Again, the eyes are closed. She's looking away. People are coming to you, Pisces. And what I'm getting here is at the same time, it's like this push and pull. They're coming around because they feel magnetized towards your presence. They want to know more about you. Who are you, Pisces? There's something different about you, but at the same time, Pisces, in your presence, they feel naked or they feel exposed. They feel like you can see them, and it's almost like you're reading their thoughts out loud. You may not even know, Pisces, that you just said something that this person was thinking. And with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, it's making someone overthink or it's making them anxious. Like, how did Pisces know that? How did Pisces tap into that? And you may say things, Pisces, that you don't even know are hitting home for a lot of people. They're just clicking, they're making connections, it's resonating, and you're just going about your day. You're not giving it much attention, In some way, somehow, Pisces, these people here are restless. You're trying to figure out how you know what you know, how you got to where you are. Yeah, they want to know, Pisces, what do you know about them? Nine of Swords, someone here feels like you know their secrets, or you can see right through them, or you know what they're about to do. Okay, with the Nine of Swords, someone here is losing sleep. Holy Spirit, clarify the Nine of Swords in the reverse for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know about the Nine of Swords in the reverse? Queen of Cups in the reverse. So Nine of Swords in the reverse, clarified by the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Pisces, what I'm getting here is that not just one person feels this way about you. There's multiple people that feel like you can see right through them, like you can read their soul. And with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, I'm getting here, Pisces, that whoever this Nine of Swords is, they try to appeal to your emotions, or they try to get you to care, or they try to make some kind of, I don't know if this is like emotional manipulation, because the Queen of Cups is in the reverse. Cups in the reverse, Pisces, what I'm getting here is that you are reserving your emotions, you're reserving your energy, you're reserving your love at this time. You're not giving it away. And someone here feels like you're either cold, you're distant, you're detached, you're emotionally disconnected, or you're aloof in some way. And what I'm getting here, Pisces, with the Queen of Pentacles is that you've done a lot of work and you're protecting what it is that you have. You've built a garden around you, okay? This is an entire harvest here. So you are keeping the peace, Pisces, is what I'm getting here. So with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, people feel like they cannot penetrate, like they cannot gain access to you or your world. And again, with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, they feel like you're cold, you're distant. Someone here may have tried to get you, Pisces, to engage, to see what your triggers are, what is it that you care about. Whoever this Nine of Swords is, they may have even tried to emotionally manipulate you. But at this time, your emotions are not available to them. You're not showing your emotions, you're not wearing your heart on your sleeve, you're protecting your mental peace. So the Queen of Cups is in the reverse. You're not offering them your energy. So someone here, Pisces, feels like they can't hold your gaze, yet they're being pulled into your energy. It's like this push and pull. They're anxious in your presence because they feel like you can read them and like you know what they're about to do or what they're thinking. And at the same time, you're not emotionally connected to them. You're not emotionally available to them. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know about the Nine of Swords in the reverse? So Nine of Swords in the reverse is clarified by the Queen of Cups in the reverse, the Lovers in the reverse, the Four of Swords in the reverse, the Five of Cups in the reverse, the Seven of Cups in the reverse, and also the High Priestess. So Pisces, what I'm getting here is that people cannot access your energy. Even people that have gifts or are psychic, they cannot access your consciousness. They cannot access your energy. You have a very thick layer of protection around you. And I'm getting here, Pisces, that this is intentional. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Someone here, Pisces, has tried multiple different angles or multiple different ways to approach you. And I don't know who this person is, Pisces, but someone here may even try to get readings on you, or they may try to pull cards on you because they don't know how to access your energy. Pisces, you're making a lot of people anxious because they have no access to your energy. In some way, somehow, they're being pulled into your energy magnetically, but at the same time, they feel exposed around you. But they keep coming back for more. So someone here, the Nine of Swords in the reverse, someone is a little bit restless, Pisces, because they're trying to figure you out and they have very little to work with. So Queen of Cups in the reverse, you're not offering them your emotions. You're not emotionally available to them. The Lovers in the reverse, someone here wants to make some kind of connection, whether this is a friendship, a relationship, whether they want to get into your inner circle, whether they want to ask you some questions. Someone is trying to make a connection, but you're not open to it. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, some of you Pisces, you really are just protecting your mental peace and you're protecting what it is that you've built. Five of Cups in the reverse. Someone here, Pisces, feels like all their attempts or all their tries have failed to try to gain access to you. Okay, some of these people, Pisces, are actually pulling cards or getting readings on you. High Priestess in the reverse. They can't access your psyche. Okay, I'm getting here, Pisces, that even when they get readings on you, the messages are mixed. Okay, there's a layer of protection around you where the messages are contradicting. Okay, Spirit is, it's almost like Spirit is throwing all this information around to keep people off your tracks because people are not meant to know what it is that you're up to. Okay, whoever this Nine of Swords is, they're being very nosy about you. The more that they don't have access to you, the more they want to. And with the Seven of Cups, they're getting a bunch of mixed messages and they're just becoming more and more confused about you. They don't even know what's real or what's not. Okay? They may even be projecting onto you. High Priestess in the reverse, they can't access your psyche. Pisces, I'm getting here that someone either tried to figure you out, pull some cards on you, or maybe even stalk you, but they can't access your energy physically, emotionally, energetically, and they also cannot access your psyche. All the messages that they're receiving on you are kind of jumbled up. It's like a mess. Okay, random messages contradicting information because spirit is protecting you. Queen of Pentacles, you've earned it, Pisces. You built a fortress around you, and now you have an entire garden that you've built. It's a time to protect your mental peace, and this is why spirit is deterring these people off your tracks. Yeah, Pisces, someone here is asking very specific questions about you, and I'm getting they've tried many different angles, whether stalking you on social media, asking people about you, trying to find where it is that you hang out, what time are you going to be there, all right, and even pulling cards on you, trying to access your psyche, and all these attempts have failed. So someone here is restless, Pisces. Someone's trying to either access your energy or figure you out, and they're not meant to. Okay, so they're just getting more and more confused about you. They're getting a lot of mixed signals and mixed information. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Why is the High Priestess in the reverse? And what do you want Pisces to know? Ten of Wands in the reverse. Someone doesn't want to give up on this. Okay, someone here, Pisces, the weight, the burden is heavy, but they don't want to let this go. Someone here is determined to figure you out, Pisces, or determined to get through to you. They don't want to give up. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the High Priestess in the reverse for Pisces. What is this about? Okay, we have the Ten of Cups. Pisces, why are all the cards in the reverse here? This is crazy. Every single card is in the reverse. Even the Strength is in the reverse. So, High Priestess in the reverse, Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups, and the Strength. Clarify. Pisces, someone wants to know how you got your gifts or how you got to where you are now. Okay, the Strength is Leo energy, the High Priestess is Pisces. And you're strong in both realms. You're strong in the physical realm with the Strength. You're also very strong in the spiritual realms. High Priestess and the Strength, Leo energy. So Pisces, Leo, Ten of Cups in the reverse. Someone wants to know, Pisces, why is it that things work out for you? Why is it that you're so happy? Or at least you look happy? In their eyes, they feel like they're a Ten of Wands, but they perceive you as a Ten of Cups. Okay, all of these cards are in the reverse because it's almost like I'm tapping into someone else's perception of you. And with the Seven of Cups, you're getting all this mixed information about you, contradicting information, maybe even projecting their own thoughts or ideas onto you. Five of Cups in the reverse. Pisces, someone almost feels like they have to know you or they have to figure you out. It's almost become some kind of obsession. I keep hearing, how did you get your gifts? Okay, so I don't know for who that is. Yeah, Nine of Swords in the reverse. They feel anxious in your presence and they try to avoid eye contact. They try to avoid your gaze because they feel like you can read their soul. But at the same time, they're magnetized towards you and they have some kind of obsession of trying to figure you out, trying to crack the code. Three of Cups in the reverse. Pisces, be careful with people around you that are being nosy or that are just being curious about you, because this person may send people out to ask you questions since they can't directly ask you. Yeah, Pisces, I don't like the Three of Cups in the reverse. In the upright, it's a different story, but in the reverse, I don't really trust that energy because it can talk about fake friends, it can talk about fake love, fake affection, it can talk about emotional manipulation. Holy Spirit, clarify the Three of Cups in the reverse for Pisces. What is this about? And what do you want Pisces to know? Seven of Pentacles. Pisces, someone here feels like your attention is elsewhere. Like you're in a different planet, you're in a different world, you're in your own bubble, and they want to know what is it that has your attention? What is it that has your focus? What are you working on? Okay, someone here, Pisces, the more that you pull back, the more that you're in your own lane, the more that you mind your own business, the more they feel obsessed to come in and to find out. So Three of Cups in the reverse to Seven of Pentacles. They want to know what has your attention or who has your attention. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Three of Cups in the reverse for Pisces. What is this about? Someone wants to know if you're single or if you're taken, okay? I just got that message with the Lovers in the reverse. Clarify the Three of Cups in the reverse for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know, Holy Spirit? Please clarify. Six of Swords in the reverse. Someone doesn't want you to move on, Pisces. Someone doesn't want you to move away or to move forward, because the more focused you are on the Seven of Pentacles, the more distant they feel from you. Okay, for some of you Pisces with the Three of Cups in the reverse, this may even be past people that you used to hang out with, old friends, exes. The Three of Cups talks about either soul family, siblings, soulmates. Okay, but in the reverse, someone here, Pisces, feels like something or someone else has your attention, and that's making you distant. With the Six of Swords in the reverse, they don't want you to move away. Okay, and I just realized that the only card that is in the upright is the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Pisces, you're very much focused on your own goals. You're not engaging with any drama, and you're not allowing people to access your energy. With the Queen of Cups in the reverse, you're reserving your waters for yourself. You are watering your own garden. You're not watering other people right now. Seven of Pentacles, they want to know who or what has your attention because they feel like you're very distant. Holy Spirit, clarify the Lovers in the reverse. What do you want Pisces to know? What do you want Pisces to know about the Lovers in the reverse? Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles and we have the Magician, Pisces. Okay, so some of these people, this is either an assumption or what they think of you, but they feel, Pisces, like you chose your goals. You chose business over love or a relationship. Okay, that's at least how they're seeing it. Because the message that I heard is someone wants to know if you're single or taken, with the Lovers in the reverse. And now the Eight of Pentacles, this talks about you being dedicated and focused on a goal, on building something. And what I'm getting here, Pisces, is you chose a goal of yours over either a relationship or another person in your life with the Magician because you're master manifesting your way forward. Okay, these are the only cards that we actually have in the upright. And what I'm getting, Pisces, with the cards being in the reverse is almost like I'm viewing you from someone else's perspective. They feel like you chose goals or business or work, or maybe even some kind of a project over love. Magician. This has to do with your potential and your ability to manifest. It has to do with where you're headed. Someone wants to know where you're going, okay? They feel you're pulling away. They feel like something or someone else has your attention. Holy Spirit, tell me more. Why is the Queen of Cups in the reverse? What do you want Pisces to know? Death and rebirth in the reverse, Scorpio energy. And the Queen of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Hierophant in the reverse, Major Arcana. And the Eight of Swords in the reverse. I've never had that many reversals in a spread. So, Pisces, whatever is going on here, keep focused and protect your peace of mind. Because there's a lot of people here, Pisces, that are around for the wrong reasons. They feel you pulling away. They feel like something or someone else has your attention, and they're trying to figure you out. Okay? Not just, Pisces, where you're headed or what you're doing, but they want to know personal things about you with the High Priestess. Okay? High Priestess in the reverse can be seen as secretive, but I'm not getting that you're being secretive, Pisces. You're just private. Okay? You don't put your life out there like other people. Okay? Your privacy is your power. Your privacy is your protection. And you only share what you want people to know with the Strength in the reverse. Pisces, with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, in the past, showing empathy, compassion, or caring for other people may have put you in a situation of self-sabotage where you are placing other people's needs before your own, and you're no longer doing that. So some people around you, Pisces, that were used to you giving to them or being very empathetic, very compassionate, very generous with them, they're no longer getting that amount of energy. They're no longer getting the same you. And that's why the Queen of Cups is in the reverse. They feel like you're aloof or you're distant or like you don't care. I'm getting here with the Queen of Pentacles that you are protecting your peace of mind. You're protecting what you've built, and you're very much focused on your goals right now. Yeah, some of these people, Pisces, feel like you're emotionally distant, okay? You can be present in a conversation, but you're emotionally withdrawn. And I'm getting, Pisces, that the reason why you're using this energy to feed back into yourself, okay? 10 of Wands in the reverse. You're not going to let someone burn you out, okay? Or you're not going to carry someone else's baggage. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Someone views your happiness, Pisces, as an insult, okay? As an offense. Because someone feels like when you are around them, You weren't glowing the same. You weren't as happy as you are now. Someone here, Pisces, is recognizing that you going your own way, it's like you're doing better without them. And there's a feeling here of jealousy. There's a feeling here of sadness with the Five of Cups in the reverse. This person knows, Pisces, that you are not glowing or shining the same way when you are around them, okay? And they can see it with the Ten of Cups. They feel like a Ten of Wands in the reverse, but they perceive you as a Ten of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Swords in the reverse. In the past, being empathetic, being compassionate, being generous, being kind to the wrong people put you in a self-sabotaging energy, okay? With the Eight of Swords, putting someone else's needs before your own. That's changed, Pisces. You're not the same person. Queen of Cups in the reverse. You're reserving that energy, that water for yourself to water your goals. At this time, you're much more grounded with your earth energy. You're a lot more solid. Versus the Queen of Cups, which is warm, endearing, friendly, ethereal, spiritual. I'm getting here a very solid, practical vibe coming from you, Pisces. So some of you may be embodying more of the Pentacles energy at this time versus the Cups, okay? Because almost all the water cards are in the reverse. And the thing about you, Pisces, is you have all the signs within you. So at different times or at different stages of your life, you're going to tap into different energies or archetypes. Yeah, because I'm getting strong Leo energy as well. So Queen of Pentacles in the Leo card, so fire and earth. With death and rebirth in the reverse, someone is wondering what happened to the old you. What happened to the version of you that was caring and loving and endearing and warm and friendly? Someone here, Pisces, is missing the old you with the death and rebirth in the reverse. They can't accept the fact that you've changed. It's not that you're no longer the Queen of Cups. It's just that you're embodying the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, whether you're male or female. It's just an archetype. So Queen of Pentacles, you've built this garden around you. You've built this kingdom around you. You're very much down to earth, focused on your goals and being practical. But someone here misses the old you because they're no longer getting the energy, Pisces. Yeah, the Hierophant in the reverse. They can't accept that something here has changed because the Hierophant talks about a paradigm shift. And we have double Gemini coming in. We have the Magician, which is Gemini, and the Lovers is Gemini as well. Some of you, Pisces, you have a Gemini around you that's seeing two different sides of you, and they don't know what to make out of it, okay? But they do view you as a magician. Whoever this person is, Pisces, they're inspired by you, okay? This is a different energy from the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Because the Three of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles, I'm getting this, Pisces, as either a group of people around you, because it is multiple people. I'm seeing at least 3 people in this card. Yeah, at least 6, okay? So 6, 7. Either 7 people, 6 people around you, 3 people around you. Like they can't figure you out. Like they can't crack the code. Lovers in the reverse and the Magician, I'm getting Gemini energy. It doesn't have to be that sign. I'm getting a different person here that is admiring your energy. And what I'm getting, Pisces, is they admire the way that you manifest. They admire the way that you get things done. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Lovers for Pisces in the reverse. Okay, Eight of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Swords in the reverse. Someone here, Pisces, admires your ability to walk away and cut people off because you no longer take BS. Okay, in the reverse here, they wish that they could do that too. They wish that they could embody this energy as well. Someone here, Pisces, wants to ask you, how is it that you so easily walk away? How is it that you just cut people out of your life with no second thought, okay? For you, Pisces, it may not be the case. Sometimes it's hard, but you know that you have to do it. But they are perceiving it, Pisces, as it's just easy for you. Because with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, they're viewing you as emotionally distant or emotionally detached. And they're wondering, how is it that you can walk away so easily? How is it that you can just cut ties and not think about it? Okay, for some of you, Pisces, that may not be the truth. Okay, you may think about it, you may not want to do it. Okay, you may not enjoy the process. It may come with feelings that you have to release. Someone here perceives it as being easy, or you do it so gracefully. Okay, I keep hearing easily. You easily cut people off, or you easily walk away if you've been done wrong. Okay, whereas other people just stay in these karmic cycles and allow their energy to drain away. Okay, you don't do that, Pisces. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Some people may perceive you as cold, okay, cold-hearted, because you can just cut them off. If they cross the line, if they cross the boundary, Pisces, you're not going to give it a second thought. Yeah, you're not taking any BS. You're really protecting your peace of mind. Someone admires that, Pisces. I'm getting Gemini energy. It doesn't have to be a Gemini, but someone here admires the way that you can do that, because a lot of people just put up with it. A lot of people just tolerate that kind of energy or that kind of behavior, and you don't. Okay, you just walk away or you cut them off. Tell me more. Clarify the Lovers in the reverse for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know, Holy Spirit? Six of Cups. Someone is thinking of you. Five of Swords. Someone is trying to figure out your thought process or what you think of them. Someone here has seen you grow, has seen you mature, and with the Six of Cups, you're thinking back, Pisces, to how things used to be. Five of Swords, you're trying to figure out how they went wrong or what drove you away. Clarify the Five of Swords, Holy Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone here, Pisces, feels abandoned by you, okay, because you walked away. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. In the World in the reverse. Yeah, they feel like something here is not over. Like there's some kind of unfinished business. Someone feels, Pisces, like you either left for someone else or you prioritize your goals over them, because the Two of Pentacles here in the reverse talks about juggling, having multiple things that you have to do or having a lot of responsibilities on your plate. With the Five of Pentacles, they feel like you walked away or you abandoned them in some way. The World in the reverse. Yeah, they feel like this is not over. Who is this person, Holy Spirit? Please clarify the Six of Cups. Who is this person to Pisces? Who is this person to Pisces? And what does Pisces need to know? Nine of Cups. This person views you as someone who manifests their dreams and makes their dreams a reality. Pisces, whoever this person is from the past, I'm not necessarily getting any negative energy here, but I'm getting that someone here misses you. I don't know what happened here. I feel like you either grew apart or you went a different way, because the Five of Pentacles talks about feeling left out in the cold, feeling like they're on the outside of your life. And with the World in the reverse, they either didn't get to say goodbye or they didn't get any closure. Okay, but with the Nine of Cups, they view you as someone, Pisces, who makes their dreams a reality. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Who is this person to Pisces? And what does Pisces need to know? Who is this person to Pisces? Okay, Nine of Wands, the Emperor in the reverse. Someone here feels like you're guarded with the Nine of Wands. Like you're defensive or your walls go up when you're around them. Six of Cups and the Emperor in the reverse. I'm getting here, Pisces, that you don't like to be told what to do. With the Emperor in the reverse, you follow your own authority and you listen to your higher guidance, okay? You don't go off of what someone else wants you to do or what other people tell you is right, okay? You don't really care about society, Pisces, in that way. You're not trying to fit into society. Nine of Wands. You're standing your ground and you're doing things your own way. So whoever this person is, Pisces, I'm not getting any clear information because I kept asking, who is this person to Pisces? I'm getting multiple people in your energy. It's hard to pick up specifically who's who, because we have Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, that's multiple people. The Nine of Swords is one specific person. Now with the Lovers and the Magician, I'm getting Gemini energy here as well. So what I'm getting here, Pisces, is there's a lot of energies, a lot of people invested in you and what it is that you're doing. A lot of people want to know. So it feels a little bit messy because I'm trying to get specific answers here. Let's go ahead and pull a few messages. Holy Spirit, what is it that Pisces needs to know at this time in regards to this reading? What are your messages for Pisces, Holy Spirit, in regards to this reading? So your first message is prioritize. Yeah, Pisces, okay, that's what's going on here. There's a lot of people that feel like your attention is elsewhere. Like there's something else that you're invested into. And because it's not them, they want to know what it is and they want to know who or what has your attention. But for you, Pisces, you're being advised not to get distracted. There's a lot of people prying, but Spirit wants you to prioritize your goals. Okay, Queen of Pentacles in the upright, you're already doing it. You have major success and happiness. Okay, Pisces, so this card showed up in your last reading. A lot of you are coming into a very happy season of your life. And once you get there, Pisces, don't let your guard down. Nine of Wands. I don't say this in a negative way because oftentimes when we feel like we've made it to the next level, when we feel like we have good news, We usually want to share that with other people. We want to share that success. But what I'm getting here, Pisces, is you have some people here that you already had to disconnect from. So the Nine of Wands teaches you that you don't have to be guarded or defensive all the time, but you have to have those boundaries. And if someone already showed you their true colors, they shouldn't be allowed around your energy. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, you worked hard for what it is that you have, and this happiness that you've achieved needs to be protected. Nine of Wands, stand your ground, Pisces, and just know that the higher you go, the more distance you're going to create, and the more noticeable it's going to be. There's going to be a lot of people that try to close that distance. Whether it's people from the past, people that you're meeting now, Spirit wants you to be aware of this, okay? Because you have major success, and it's already here with the Queen of Pentacles. It's just continuing to grow, and you are advancing, Pisces, so the success is growing and growing. So be careful, Pisces, for the people that are just watching, okay? The vultures around you, people that you've already detached from, because I'm getting, Pisces, so many energies here, I couldn't tell you who's who. There's multiple people, either from your past, from your present reality, trying to peek, trying to see what it is that you're up to and what has your focus, what has your attention. Where are you headed? What is it that you're working on? So protect your success, protect your happiness by prioritizing the things that need to be done and holding strong boundaries. It's not about being guarded and defensive, Pisces, but you can't give someone the benefit of the doubt. You've worked so hard for what it is that you have, Pisces, that, yeah, no one gets past this gate. Listen to your intuition, Pisces. Follow your guidance about people. If you get a certain feeling that just doesn't sit well with you, even if you don't have evidence, even if you don't have proof, listen to it. Don't wait to find out whether you can trust someone or not. Queen of Pentacles, protect your peace of mind. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? Get out of your head. Better options coming in. Frenemy, Pisces. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I don't like when that card shows up, especially when we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. This is why I don't like this card. The Three of Cups in the reverse is the card of fake friendship, fake affection, fake people, emotional manipulation, and that is frenemy. Okay, so we have a double confirmation coming in, Pisces. Protect your peace of mind. I'm not saying this to make you guarded or to make you defensive, but the Nine of Swords in the reverse and the Four of Swords in the reverse, you've already had to heal from past lessons. So make sure, Pisces, that you're taking the lessons with you. Don't bring the baggage, but take the lessons with you so you don't have to go through the same lesson over and over again. Yeah, get out of your head. There's something here that you're overthinking. Holy Spirit, clarify, get out of your head. What do you want Pisces to know? Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the Fool. Seven of Wands, challenge, grounding, and protecting yourself, movement and growth, creative innovation, remaining ahead, feeling vulnerable, a sign to continue to share your ideas, self-expression, defending yourself, being attacked, being misunderstood, a need to erect energetic boundaries. Haters, they'll emerge only after you've made it onto your perch, whipping their wands about and asking you to defend your accomplishments. Sometimes competition emerges as a result of shining brightly in the world. If you're feeling attacked after sharing your magic, it is important to remember that others likely want what you have. So stand up bravely and continue to do your beautiful thing. Mindfully call feelings of love and well-being into your body and create a protective bubble of energy around you. Remain synchronized and aligned with your bright vision and reject any low vibe, negative states that others may be pushing. You don't have to accept their opinion as truth, especially when they are vying for your position. Pisces, there's a lot of people that want to be where you're at. So be careful, okay? We have frenemy, we have Three of Cups in the reverse. Just be aware of who's around you and establish healthy boundaries. People are attracted, Pisces, to the energy of happiness, to the energy of beauty, to the energy of power or confidence. And you're radiating that with the Queen of Pentacles. You have major success. And with get out of your head, there's no need, Pisces, for you to have to figure this out. Who's who and who doesn't have your best interests at heart. There's just a need to establish healthy boundaries, prioritize, and stay focused. With the Seven of Wands, you're being advised to keep your energy and your vibration high. As you can see here, all of these wands here are people trying to burst your bubble. Okay, comments, opinions, haters, they're trying to burst the bubble. But as long as you stay above the hate, as long as you stay positive, they're not going to be able to reach you. So yeah, Seven of Wands in the reverse. Some people want your position. It says here, check to make sure you're acting in a way that is aligned with your highest values. And when you know that you are, don't let anyone stop you from achieving your dreams. Your affirmation is, I am deserving of this success and I will bravely shine my light into the world. So, Pisces, this message is coming in not for you to hide, not for you to dim your light, but to be aware of who's around you and for what reason. Okay? Three of Cups in the reverse and Frenemy. I don't like that energy. Stay focused and prioritize your goals, is what I'm getting here. Nine of Pentacles to the Fool. Pisces, some people may perceive you to be in your own world, maybe even naive or innocent, because the Fool is the first card in the tarot. And what I'm getting here is that they don't understand how things just work out for you. They perceive you as lucky, the Fool being the first card. It's like they see you as this very carefree person, this very carefree, free-spirited kind of energy. And they don't know how you can be in this energy and still make things work out. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. You're reaching your goals because you're prioritizing your goals and you're staying focused. And that's why, Pisces, don't allow your attention to be pulled away from what really matters. There's a lot of people trying to break into your psyche to figure out the way that you think, what makes you tick, how to get you to react to something. What are your likes? What are your dislikes? But here's what I'm getting, Pisces. Seven of Cups in the reverse. There's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of contradicting information. Even when people try and pull cards on you, Pisces, it's a lot of contradicting information because Spirit is not letting them know. Spirit doesn't want them to find out because that is none of their business. Holy Spirit, clarify Frenemy. What do you want Pisces to know about Frenemy? So Frenemy is clarified by the Four of Wands. This is someone that wants to celebrate with you, Pisces. Wherever it is that you're going, whatever it is that you're achieving, they want to be in that celebration. Holy Spirit, clarify Frenemy. What do you want Pisces to know? King of Wands in the reverse. We have two fire cards. For some of you, this is a fire sign. Could be an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. Yeah, I don't like this energy, Pisces. Someone here wants to be with you, celebrating your achievements. But this is a card that is clarifying Frenemy. So this is not a person, Pisces, that you should celebrate with. This is not a person that you should invite, is what I'm getting here. King of Wands in the reverse. Someone here, Pisces, is jealous of how you glow, of the magnetism that you have. And even though they want to be there to celebrate with you, it's not an energy to be trusted, Pisces. If you feel uneasy around certain people, but you don't have evidence or you don't have proof yet, okay, trust your gut. Trust your intuition about them. Someone here wants the attention to be on them, okay, but the attention is on you, and they get jealous about that, okay? See how it's two people here, and then the King of Wands is in the reverse? Someone here is envious or jealous of the attention that you have, how magnetic you are and how you glow, and they want that attention for themselves. The King of Wands in the reverse can be very egotistical, very jealous, very obnoxious, okay? So King of Wands in the reverse. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Why is the King of Wands in the reverse, and what does Pisces need to know? What do you want Pisces to know, Holy Spirit? I'm feeling Aries energy. I don't know for who that is. Queen of Wands and the King of Wands in the reverse. Some of you have a feminine energy and a masculine energy that are jealous of the way that you glow. They don't like, Pisces, that you're the one that gets the attention. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. They feel, Pisces, that when you step in, the attention is removed from them and it is onto you. Okay? It's not something that you're doing intentionally. See how the Queen of Wands is playing tricks here? It's almost like she's trying to get attention. Whereas the Queen of Pentacles is just sitting. She's just resting. She's looking the other way. Some way, somehow, your effortlessness or your unbotheredness attracts more attention than them trying to intentionally attract attention. So someone here, Pisces, feels like eyes are on you. If they're usually the person that gets attention, when you're around, Pisces, you're the one that's getting the attention, and they feel ungrounded, okay? They feel, Pisces, upside down. Because the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands together, okay, this is a fire couple. They're very attractive, they're very intense, they're very charismatic, they're very much in the scene. They want to be the center of attention. And in some way, somehow, Pisces, you actually not trying to get the attention, being unbothered, the attention is going to you. So someone here is jealous and envious that you are the one that gets the attention. Okay, we have Frenemy. Keep getting Aries energy. It doesn't have to be Aries, it could be any fire sign. It doesn't even have to be a fire sign, but we have fire energy. So they're in their fire element. But in the reverse, the Queen of Wands signifies jealousy. Yeah, someone doesn't like, Pisces, that you are getting the attention here, and they feel like they don't know their place anymore. They feel upside down with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like they want to be your friend. They want to like you, Pisces, but the fact that you get the attention, okay, there's jealousy there. So this person is not really a friend. Yeah, they may even have the mentality of keep your enemies closer. So be careful around this person, Pisces, because jealousy can drive people to do or say certain things about you. Yeah, High Priestess in the reverse. This is why Spirit is not letting them access your energy. They're getting a lot of mixed messages about you, okay, a lot of misinformation. Pisces, and the weird part about this is that this can be someone that you've already celebrated with. This can be someone that you've already had happy times with. And that's why it's so shocking. This is why it shows up as a frenemy, because you may think it's a friend, but in reality, there's jealousy. Okay, there's a lot of envy because you get the attention, and it may be for other things as well. It may be for your gifts, it may be for the things that you've done. And the Four of Wands, Pisces, you had happy times with this person, you celebrated together, and now there's this jealous energy here. Holy Spirit, tell me more. What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? Okay, we have take action and let go. Pisces, for a lot of you, you're growing out of certain things that no longer resonate, that are no longer aligned on your path. So there's a need to release the things that are losing momentum in your life and to take action on the things that you want to do. Where is it that you want your focus and energy? What are your goals? Because the Queen of Pentacles is very grounded and very much to the point. So there's something here that you need to channel your energy towards, and there's something here that you're being guided to remove your energy from. So who or what are you being guided to let go of? Because there's a lot going on here in your reading, Pisces, and it may feel overwhelming at times. But if you stay focused, if you prioritize the things that matter to you, you're not going to get pulled into these other connections or distractions. Okay? Four of Wands, you had happy times with someone here, Pisces, in the past that is now a frenemy, or maybe it was always a frenemy. And you're starting to find out that this person, Queen of Wands in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse, was always jealous or envious. And this may have been hidden, Pisces. Because as you can see here, they're happy, they're celebrating, they're laughing together. And you may have not expected this from this person, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, so let it go, Pisces. You are glowing, you are shining, and people don't like that. Okay, they don't like that the attention is no longer on them. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces? Okay, we have options, and we have wealth and success coming in again. Yes, this is why you're being asked to prioritize, to remove the things that are no longer in alignment with you, and you have new options coming in. Pisces, this is crazy. Out of 100 and something cards, we have two cards that are saying the same thing. Better options are coming in, and options, okay? You have options, Pisces. You don't have to put up with this behavior. If you have people that are secretly jealous of you or people that envy your glow or your success, you don't have to put up with that. You have better options coming in of people that actually want to be there for you, people that want to see you win. So let go of the people that are jealous or envious or people that are frenemies, because you have better options coming in. Queen of Wands in the reverse, jealousy, not being totally honest, an optimal time to build self-confidence and letting go of what other people think. Yeah, Pisces, you standing in your power is making other people feel uncomfortable or small. And again, Pisces, that's not a reason for you not to shine. That's not a reason for you to water yourself down. Someone here that's used to getting all the attention is jealous that you are receiving the attention. But here's the thing, Pisces, if this person was a real friend, that is a shared experience. You're not seeing it as an attack. You're not seeing it as something you have to get defensive over. If it's a real friendship, you want to see the other person win as well. So Queen of Wands in the reverse. For some of you, Pisces, there's a fire sign in your life or someone that embodies that energy that pretended to be a friend that you may even have had happy times with, or you may have even celebrated with. But this entire time, this person is actually just a frenemy. Okay, they're not really on your team, they're not really on your side, they don't really want to see you win, Pisces. And there is a feeling here of jealousy because you are getting the attention. It's like this person may go out of their way to get attention, but you being so unbothered, you're getting more attention naturally. Yeah, someone doesn't like that, Pisces. This Queen of Wands in the reverse, and we also have the King of Wands in the reverse. Being overly ambitious, a need for compassion, egomania, being too assertive, explosive emotions, and impatience. Pisces, you have someone around you that is very egotistical, or they have a very short temper, and they don't like how other people are reacting towards you. Okay, they feel like the attention is not on them. Okay, frenemy. With the Emperor in the reverse, the King of Wands in the reverse, and the Queen of Wands in the reverse, Pisces, what I'm getting here is that you stood up to a person that no one stands up to. They need their ego to be continuously stroked. Okay, you don't do that for them, Pisces. And this person is upset that you don't play into the game like everyone else. You stood up to a person, Pisces, that no one stands up to. I'm getting that you were the first to do this. Queen of Pentacles, this is why you're sitting on your throne. Okay, these people, Pisces, are in their shadow energy. They're not really in integrity. And again, frenemy. Okay, fake. Three of Cups in the reverse. Fake people, fake love, fake affection. These are people, Pisces, that you feel guarded around. These are people that you feel like you cannot trust them. Yeah, but they want to know more about you, Pisces. They want to know where you're headed. And they're trying to figure you out because they want to know what is it about you that is so effortless. Because Queen of Pentacles, you're not even trying. You're not even trying, and they have to do the most. So you stood up to someone, Pisces, that not a lot of people stand up to. With the Fool, this person perceived you to be innocent or naive or like you didn't know much. Yeah, they thought it was going to be easy, is what I'm getting here. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Please clarify the Fool. What do you want Pisces to know about the Fool? The Fool and the Emperor, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, that's all Aries energy. Well, King and Queen can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but the Emperor and the Fool are both Aries. So we have double Gemini, double Aries here. Can be any sign, Pisces, but I'm getting here mainly something that you do effortlessly, that this person has to put a lot of work or attention to. That is what makes them jealous about you, okay? I don't know what this is, Pisces. Apply this to your situation. Holy Spirit, clarify the Fool for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know? Okay, Three of Wands. And the Justice. Pisces, this person knows that you're going places. And with Justice showing up, I'm getting here that this person has a level of respect because they don't want to get karma. Okay, so this person, Pisces, as much as they're talking behind your back, as much as they don't really see you as a friend, as much as they're trying to compete with you, they're not willing to cross that line because they know they're going to get immediate karma or justice. For some of them, Pisces, they already did. They already got karma. So with Justice here, they're walking on eggshells and they're very careful not to cross the line. Justice card, I'm also getting Archangel Michael's energy here with the Balance and the Sword of Truth. Yeah, Three of Wands. This person knows that you're going places and they're not coming with you. With the Fool, they perceived you as naive, as innocent, as not knowing a whole lot. They thought it would be easy. And now with Justice, they know that you're backed up by the divine. So they don't want to cross you because they know that they're going to receive divine justice. Three of Wands. You're going places. This person wants to know where you're going to be next. But there's only so far that they can go. Okay, they can't cross those boundaries. Nine of Wands. You've built your walls. Yeah, they're not welcomed, is what I'm getting here. Justice, natural law, balance, karma, truth, wisdom, legal matters, fairness, cause and effect, integrity, objectivity, perspective, and accountability. Pisces, even though this person is in their shadow, they know that they cannot cross the line. This person is aware of instant karma. So as much as they don't like you, Pisces, or as much as they're jealous, okay, with frenemy, I kept hearing, keep your enemies closer. This person wants to be close around you, but there's some boundaries that they're not willing to cross because they know they're going to receive karma. Justice asks you to learn from your past experiences, the good, the bad, and the fugly. Take it all and grow from it. This energy is not about perfection, but about fairness and honesty. It highlights clarity of motivation and intention, and it asks you to be realistic about the cause and effect of your thoughts and actions. Seek to balance your growth with both positivity and shadow, and learn from the many different parts of you. In your current situation, be impartial as you reframe your reality and work to remove any negative emotional charge from the equation. If fear is causing you to act in a way that you aren't proud of, seek a variety of perspectives before judging another person's actions to be good or bad. The only true path ahead of you is not one that is necessarily black or white, but it is always one of love. My good karma is delightfully loving, and it can be the most motivating of teachers. Pisces, I'm getting here that you don't have any hard feelings towards this person. You know that justice is on your side, but Spirit also wants you to not get friendly or to not let people that don't mean you well around you. Because when you let your guard down, Pisces, when you want to be generous or compassionate or empathetic, that's when you can that's when you can lower your defenses. And these people, Pisces, you're just waiting for a chance. Okay, so keep your boundaries up and ensure healthy boundaries around you. Some of you know exactly who this person is already. And with justice, they know that you know. Okay, they're not willing to cross those boundaries because they know about instant karma. For some of them, Pisces, they already received karma for things that they did to you in the past. Three of Wands, this is why you moved away. Okay, Three of Wands, your ships are coming in to the full. They thought, Pisces, that this was going to be easy, that you were going to be naive enough to not see through their games. And now you're guarded. Now they're on the outside of your life looking in. Yeah, they're not a part of the celebration. They didn't get an invitation, Pisces. You're being advised to keep healthy boundaries around you and to not let frenemies around you. You may already realize who cannot be trusted around you, and you may be finding out that some people that you consider to be friends are actually frenemies, and they were frenemies all along. They were just trying to get close to you to find out what is it that you know, what is your secret, why is it that you just naturally get attention, or why is it that you've been able to achieve certain things. Some of these people, Pisces, were never really even friends. They were frenemies from the start, but they wanted to get to know you. They wanted to figure you out. On a positive note, Pisces, better options are coming in. It's not always going to be this way, Pisces. Sometimes we have to learn certain lessons so that we can discern certain people. So that when you build something, Pisces, that you care about, you don't let the wrong people come in to sabotage you. It was important for you to learn these lessons so that you can distinguish people that are not meant for you. So just know, Pisces, that this is just a phase. It's not always going to be this way where you have to watch your back or you can't trust certain people. You do have better options coming in and you've cleared the path. You're getting rid of all the fake people in your life. Pisces, with the Emperor in the reverse, the King and the Queen of Wands in the reverse, I'm getting here that you stood up to people, Pisces, that no one has ever thought about standing up to, that no one ever dared to. And for you, you did it with ease. Queen of Pentacles, you did it with class, Pisces, and you did it so gracefully. And I'm getting that these people can't cross the line. Justice. You are being divinely protected here. Yeah, keep your enemies closer, Pisces. This is why they weren't directly showing you their true colors. This is why they were trying to disguise themselves as friends. They had to be sneaky, Pisces, because they couldn't take you on directly. Yeah, you're the first to stand up to them, is what I'm getting here. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the justice for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know? Yeah, Pisces, chaos, toxic competition, and jealousy. That is the fire energy. You have a lot of people here feeling triggered or feeling reactive because they know they can't cross the line. Okay, some of these people, Pisces, whether they believe or they don't believe, they've received instant karma for what they did. And right now, they're trying to pretend to be a friend because they're trying to find their way in. Okay, whoever they are, Pisces, if you feel uneasy or if you feel like you can't trust someone, don't let your guard down around them. Okay, don't even let them that close to you. Okay, Nine of Wands, you've built these boundaries for a reason. Okay, these people are not meant to come in because they're not meant to disturb your peace of mind. Pisces, you are being divinely protected by Archangel Michael. Five of Wands, these people are in chaos and drama and toxic competition. You're not about that life. You are cultivating inner peace and growth and health and vitality. Hey, you're not in this energy of being combative, of taking shots. Having an enemy takes a lot of energy. And you're putting that energy towards your goals. You're prioritizing. Pisces, I'm going to move this reading over to the extended. In the extended, I'm going to look into this Five of Wands energy. We're also going to ask Spirit, what is it that you have coming in? Because you have better options. I want to know what these options are and what you have to look forward to. We're also going to look into what you don't see coming, Spirit's final advice and guidance. Blessings, Pisces. Take care.